eating well on a high-protein diet, there are a number of different high-protein diets to consider. Before making your choice of the best one for you, it is important to think carefully about the foods that you are eating and whether or not they are part of a healthy diet. There are many foods that are high in protein, however, not all of these foods are always the best choice. How do you decide what your best options are for your high-protein diet? These are some of the most important factors: low in calories and or saturated fat, high in variety of uses and recipes that it can be used in, ease of use or availability, other nutritional factors. Getting foods that have the highest variety of nutrients without exceeding calorie count for the day is important not just for those who need to lose weight, but for everybody. Low in calories and or saturated fat. There are many kinds of high-protein foods, and some that are better than others. Choosing leaner protein sources is far better than continually eating high-calorie foods that are also high in saturated fats. In the past, the high-fat diet that was discussed was also high in poor food choices, like burgers, full-fat cheese and others. In this diet, you would eat burgers and other higher-fat protein sources but limit the other nutritional foods that you should actually be eating. You could not eat a healthy piece of whole wheat bread or even a baked potato for instance, but you could eat a steak that was 3 or 4 times more food than you actually needed to have. Every diet does need fats. However, they need to be healthy fats that are monounsaturated and have omega-3 fatty acids rather than the saturated fats that are responsible for clogged arteries and potential heart disease. Good, lean protein sources include turkey breast and other poultry, fish, and non-fat dairy products. Not all protein comes from meat. Soy protein is a good source of lean, low-calorie protein, perfect for those who are vegetarian or vegan. High in variety. High protein does not have to mean boring. There are a number of protein sources that you can use, from meats to fish to non-meat sources. Turkey breast, one of the best protein sources, can be used in a number of ways such as broiling or roasting and can also be used to make a number of good recipes as well. There are a number of different types of fish that can be added to a healthy diet, including the cold water varieties that are not only high in protein but are also good sources of omega-3 fatty acids as well. Foods that are high in protein as well as high in variety are easier to incorporate in the diet than other foods. If you know that you do not have to eat the same thing every single day, you are more likely to stick with your healthy eating plan. This same concept holds true with protein supplements which are needed for many people so that they can get the right amount of this important nutrients in their diet. Supplements can include a variety of types, but there are limitations for all of these. Some only come in 3 flavors while others may come in 4. For most types of protein supplements, the calorie count is high while the protein count may not be as high as you would like. ProfectR, a protein supplement from Protica, has 25 grams of protein in only 100 calories, without added sugars or fats. There are a number of flavors of ProfectR, all fruit-based and refreshing. But one of its biggest benefits might be its size. Each serving is less than 3 ounces in size, allowing it to be consumed in less than a few seconds. Ease of use or availability. Some high-protein diets suggested nothing more than the typical burger, chicken, and other ordinary foods. There are other diets that suggest exotic foods that are either expensive to buy or difficult to use. While most foods can be okay with a little planning, some high-protein foods can be more time-consuming than others and may not be right for those people who are very busy. For instance, dried beans are a good source of lean protein. However, they take hours to soak and then hours to cook. You can cook dried beans in your slow cooker to make them more convenient. If a food is too expensive to buy or too difficult to use, will it really become part of the diet? If you have to look in a number of different places for the food, will you do so? ProfectR and the other products from the Protica lines are available online at www.protica.com but are also available from a number of retailers as well. Other nutritional factors. In addition to providing protein, a good food choice must provide other vitamins and minerals as well. ProfectR provides the entire day's worth of vitamin C as well as half of the day's vitamin B complex as well. Most healthy protein sources provide other nutrients, with each of them stronger in different areas. The right foods and the right amounts. The benefit according to the experts of the old high-protein diet was the fact that you could not eat too much. You simply ate the foods that were included on the plan and your body would let you know when you were too full, preventing you from overeating without feeling restricted. The problem however was that not everybody stops eating simply because they feel full, leaving some people eating the wrong foods in all the wrong amounts. They were eating burgers with double cheese and bacon but skipping the bun and the ketchup so they were left thinking it was okay. Bacon should not be considered a mainstay in a healthy diet, especially if it means that other foods have to be left out. Every person has a different dietary need and the amount of food that they eat should reflect that. For one person, a 3-ounce burger is perfectly proportionate but for someone who is bigger or far more active, it might not be enough. It is important that the foods that are selected be high protein, lean, and in the right amount for the person who is eating them. There is no such thing as a one-size-fits-all diet plan.